Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with the second ever 4-star boss challenge in the Cavalier Difficulty of the event quest. So, this one, man, this one took me a lot longer than the first one. The first one took me a while, but this one, although I think I used less items in this one, and I got through it fairly easier, it just took so long for me to get through these 6 quests, only using 4 stars, man. And it wasn't even so much the bosses as much as it was the whole path, you know? The health pools, man, they take a decent amount of time using my rank 3 6 stars, and now we have to use 4 stars? I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, these 4-star challenge mode things. It's just, like, I don't see the purpose. I work, you know, very hard to rank up my 5 stars and my 6 stars, and then it's like, well, use your 4 stars. But anyway, I'm going to be skipping through a bunch of this because this Sasquatch fight took about 10 minutes, man. Like, no exaggeration. This is a beefy boy. I'm using a 4-star Luke Cage because Luke Cage just completely counters everything Sasquatch does. And, yeah, so obviously it's, look at this, we're 293 hits in here, so this is obviously a long fight, and, you know, we're about to just die from recoil and block damage there, so we went in with Ghost, and we just, finished it up nice and quick. And, you know, this guy wasn't necessarily hard, as long as you can bring a counter for Sasquatch. It's a fairly simple Sasquatch. The only hard note is that he just, you know, gained the rage charges faster and goes into wrath faster, which can be, of course, frustrating, and that makes him unstoppable, and it makes him, you know, go unblockable special attacks, use half of his power, so he's got to use, bring somebody to counter him there, and, shouldn't be too bad. He's definitely not too bad when you can use 5 and 6 stars, but the thing is, man, when using 4 stars, the regeneration is just so strong, it's very hard to out-damage it, and my biggest mistake was I didn't have Despair active. I didn't think about it until I was in the fight. If I had 3 out of 3 Despair, Luke Cage would have dropped him in about 350 hits or so, okay? But, yeah, man, that was the first boss. It was about 10 minutes long, and this one is a lot faster than 10 minutes. I'm going to be showing the whole fight here. It's a Mixmaster and Spry Red Hulk. So this is Red Hulk, man. There's also Bane here, but I've done Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk with Ghost so many times. More times than I can count on 2 hands. So if I die here, if I can't do this with a 4-star Ghost, that's not good. That's not good. You know, obviously the Mixmaster is definitely something to keep an eye on, as well as Bane, but we have Hood with us, so we can mitigate a lot of that degen damage from the Bane. Another thing with Ghost is that, you know, her medium attacks cannot be evaded or whatnot. So, you know, you can feel free to do, like, you know, phase medium, phase medium, phase medium, and you don't have to worry about Mixmaster at all. That goes for any Mixmaster node, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, this guy's already just about half dead. We have some really nice Bane transfers here. We're doing well here. You know, even a 4-star Ghost hits pretty hard. Not as hard as my rank 3 Ghost, of course. However, you know, we're not allowed to use the 6-star Ghost yet. That's why I obviously cleaned up the rest of the quest with, but, you know, 4-star Ghost does, she does well here. 1 or 2 more special 2s, and we should be good to go. You know, with the size of the health pools, man, I don't even think that, like, one of those tech boosts would have been useful. I think I put on a 10% attack boost for the Immortal Hulk boss. However, that's the only fight I really had a boost on, and it didn't make too much of a difference, man. Like, you know, the 4 stars, they don't hit too hard, so those boosts don't do much. They don't multiply too much, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was the second boss. Not too bad. That's probably the easiest boss, I would say. Up next, we had Professor X. Now, this guy, you know, he could be kind of hard if you don't know how to fight him. He has Footloose, and it's pretty much all he's got going on. He has Footloose, enhanced energy attacks, cornered, crit resistance, alright, special 1 bias, faltering mind. Okay, so he has a lot of things going on. He definitely has a lot of these going on. But, you know, Ghost just rinsed right through him 2 months ago, whenever that was, whenever he was in the event quest. It was 2 months ago, I think, or was it last month? I don't remember. Whenever Professor X was in, I think it was last month, actually. He just ripped right through him. Or was it 2 months ago? I really don't remember, man. It was 2 months ago because Cosmic Ghost Rider was last month. But anyway, I you know, figured I would do the same strategy with Ghost here and just try to nuke him down as fast as I possibly can, because Professor X doesn't have a very high health pool, even as a Cavalier boss, man. He only has about 195,000 health or so. Unfortunately, that crit resistance kind of biting us in the butt a little bit here. I'm just trying to bait out a couple special attacks from him. That way, you know, after he does his special attacks, he kind of like does his little like mind control dance right right there. So just let that run out when all the unstoppable and evade is there, and then just pretend like it's not there, honestly, man. I got a little messed up there with the Falter. I forgot about it, so I got hit. So unfortunately, we're playing in like sub 10% territory now for the rest of the fight with Ghost. I don't anticipate soloing this fight now, although I think I definitely could if I didn't get hit there. We're just gonna, you know, keep going until we can't anymore, and we're gonna clean up with other champions, okay? And that's how a lot of these bosses are gonna go. You definitely don't need to solo these bosses if you're doing the 4-star challenge. I soloed Red Hulk, and I believe that's it. Could I solo them? Probably, but who cares, right? Just get through them. Just get through them, man. The paths take so long, man. It's just like once you get to the boss, it's like, oh, this whole thing, the 4-star challenge took me about 3 to 4 hours, honestly, man. I'm using Ghost. Who's faster than Ghost? I don't know. Ghost is really fast, and that's a big reason why I don't like it. It just takes such a long amount of time, and it just feels like, all right, I'd rather have like a real. It doesn't feel challenging. It feels like tedious. It's like when I'm fighting, when I'm on a path, when there's 5 or 6 fights on the path, and they all have 200,000 health, and then I get to the boss, and the boss has 350,000 health. It's like, all right, am I doing a Labyrinth of Legends path right now, or am I doing a freaking monthly event quest? You know what I mean? And it feels like, you know, the former. It feels like I'm doing a Labyrinth path, and I don't. As you can see right here, I'm just messing up at this point because this is like what, the 3rd boss in. I'm like 2 hours in at this point. I'm like, I'm just smashing buttons. I'm like, come on. You know, I'm hardly focused at this point, man, because it's just like, I just want it to be over, and I'm using Hood here, and I'm only going to show you like half the fight with Hood, and I'm going to skip towards the end, because it's just, Hood doesn't hit very hard. This is also a rank 4 Hood. I didn't want to use any items on my Ghost to revive her. If I can get him down with Hood, that's going to be awesome. Hood's actually pretty decent for this because he also has the potential stagger to get rid of the either unstoppable or evade, and as you can see, about 53 hits in, you know, we got him down the 15% or so that we came in with, and Hood did just fine enough here as this fight will end right after this special attack here. I believe I'm going to go ahead and get a parry and then just finish him off because he has 1% health, and I guess not. There we go. 1 on the block. Perfect. Awesome. Let's move on to the 4th boss here, which is Maestro. Now, Maestro's not too bad. I'm going to go in here at first with a rank 4 half health Omega Red. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because my Ghost was dead from the path, and I didn't want to use any items if I didn't have to use any items. You know, I fought Maestro so many times for like Labyrinth of Legends, and plus he's like at the end of Act 4 and whatnot. He doesn't come around too often, so I'm not always like 100% on the same page of how to like dex his special 1, so I try to push him to his special 2. Even in Labyrinth and whenever else he comes around, I just feel like it's a much easier special to evade, and you know, you can counter with the heavy attack here if you're using a champion who's very heavy base, you know, yeah, we're just trying to tick him down as much as we can. I do not expect to solo this guy with my rank 4 Omega Red here. Maybe if he was rank 5, I would feel a little better about using it, but as you can see right here, that's it, man. So I revived Ghost, and we're gonna go in here with Ghost, and of course Ghost is gonna do a little bit better. She's gonna be a little bit faster, and this boss is not hard. It's not hard as long as you know how to fight Maestro. I believe, does he have Rich is Richer here? Does he gain power if he has more buffs than you? I believe he does. So Ghost is actually pretty decent for negating that. You know, because she can have up to 3 buffs at one time, so, you know, depending on what you're doing with the fight, if you want to either. I actually feel like Rich is Richer actually helps you a little bit, because, like I said, you do want to push this guy to special 2 as much as you possibly can. Here we whiffed the heavy attack, but thank God, you know, we've recovered there. And the special 2s, man, this guy is much beefier than Red Hulk, dude, and much beefier than Professor X, and he has a lot of health, and you know, those armor up buffs there, I think that's from turtling. Those they're definitely a little potent there, and as you can see, you know, this special 2 is hitting a little bit harder because we have 5 cruelties and a fury up. But yeah, man, this guy's going down. He's down to about 40% health now. Like I said, it's Maestro. It's nothing new. You know, Abomination and Immortal Hulk, they're new. Professor X, he had Footloose. Red Hulk even, he had Mixmaster. This guy, I got clipped by a special too, but hey, at the end of the day, it's Maestro. You know what I mean? It's Maestro without anything too hard, so you should be able to do Maestro as long as you've gotten through Act 4. I'm assuming if you're going for this challenge, you've done Labyrinth of Legends, you know how to fight this guy, and yeah, 1 or 2 more special 2s, we should be good to go here. Yeah, there's not much more to say about Maestro, man. It's just, when you're using 4 stars, man, it's tedious. It's tedious. It goes on for a while, and you've got to make sure you're mentally prepared to do these paths. You know, I'd say with the new addition here, with the minus 100% health on certain paths, you know, for the boss, so make it go a little bit faster. Yeah, not too much faster, man. It's really not too much faster. I'd recommend like not doing it all at once. I did it all at once so I can make the video, but at the end of the day, it's like I'd recommend spacing it out. You do have to do it in order. I'd recommend doing like one path one day, maybe 2 days later do the next path with 4 stars, the next day to path with 4 stars, and it's going to be a lot more fun probably that way. I always start out having fun, and then towards the end, it's like, Jesus Christ, I hate it. But here we have Immortal Hulk, and now this guy, man, using 4 stars, holy crap, did I hate this fight. He doesn't have anything special going on, but Immortal Hulk is kind of like fighting Nick Fury, except worse, kind of, not really. But basically, you get him down to 1% health, and usually in most situations, it's not going to be this annoying, but because he has the special nodes, he gains those gamma charges and whatnot, and you know, he's gonna have those gamma charges going up and up and up and up, and then when he gets to 1% health, it's gonna go immortal, and then it's going to regenerate, and that's gonna go on cooldown for 50 seconds, and what you have to do in a normal situation is you have to kill him before that cooldown goes away. But here, we're using 4 stars, and his regeneration is going to go up through the roof because of the Cavalier or uncollected nodes, okay? So this is not, you know, a representation of what Hulk will usually be as a defender, unless he has these special nodes giving him more power. However, man, when you're doing the 4-star challenge, let me tell you, man, you know, every time you get him to Immortal, it takes 15 gamma, and then, I'm going to speed this up here, it's just such a long fight, and you'll see why in a second. But basically what happens is when he goes immortal, he uses 15 gamma to regenerate, okay? And then if you don't kill him within 50 seconds, he can go immortal again, he can regenerate again. And like I said, when you're using 4 stars, dude, I'm not doing a lot of damage here. This fight right here was about 3 minutes to get him down, alright? This is about 3 minutes, give or take, to get him down to 1% the first time, okay? So now that we're at 1% here after the special 1, we should get him here. No, after the medium, there we go. So he's immortal now. So we're going to be hitting him a bit to take away some of his gamma charges here, and that way he won't regenerate as much. But look at this, up to 50% health. So what did I say? It took me about 3 minutes to get him down to 1% health. I have to kill him within 50 seconds. That sounds impossible, and clearly it was, okay? Keep in mind I'm using Ghost, one of the highest hitting champions in the game, and he's down to 10% health here, and I already know, well, alright, we're gonna go ahead and just have him go immortal again. He's gonna regenerate once again. He's not gonna regenerate as much, but he is going to regenerate, and that's going to be fairly annoying, okay? So here we go. We're going to do a special 2, and this should make him immortal. It did not. One more medium attack will make him immortal right now, okay? So now you can see he has 24 gamma charges, okay? 24, it's bouncing between 25 and 24 because of the global node, or the node on him. Now, he goes up to 37% health. Wow, ain't that fun? So let's do it one more time. We went all the way through it again. He's immortal again. Now he has 16 gamma charges. Maybe this time we'll actually be able to kill him within 50 seconds. How much health does he get? Up to 32% health, and look at this, right down to the wire. We just killed him before he went immortal for a 4th time in the fight. That fight took me over 10 minutes. That was over 10 minutes. 323 hits, about. It was about like 9 minutes, but it was a very long fight. I don't know if he could be heal blocked. Maybe bring like a Warlock to jump in right before he's immortal and heal block him. That might work. I haven't tried it. I don't know. But yeah, man, this is like the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of these. Like, it's not necessarily challenging. It's just like tedious and long. It's not fun. I'm not having fun doing it. But you know, it is what it is. Up next, we have Immortal Abomination. This guy is so cool, dude. I love this guy's animations. I love his character model. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of it. They think he's ugly. I think he's sick. Yeah, but super cool stuff, man. His special 1 is sick. Really cool stuff, man. I'm a big fan of the Immortal Hulk comics, so seeing these two guys in the game, really great. Immortal Hulk, unfortunately, is not up to par right now, and I'm hoping we do get another look at him. I'm hoping that we do change things up, rebalance him a bit, and adjust some things to make him more usable, but right now, he's not really there for me. But this fight, man, I enjoyed using with 4 stars because it was ghost food. Basically, he puts poisons on you. You go ahead and you, what do you call it? You phase it, and then you get a little passive buff that makes your passive fury even stronger. So that's fun. That's a lot of fun, man. I feel like here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, man. When you're doing 4 stars, when we had the Apocalypse month, okay, there was the Foresight node, and it was like that was trying to tell you, hey, use Ghost. You're gonna have a fun time even with 4 stars. Here, I feel like it's doing the same thing. Use Ghost or somebody else who can purify this poison, who's immune to poison. You're gonna have a fun time, okay? With the other 5 bosses so far, I didn't see that node. I didn't see the node that makes the boss fun with 4 stars, okay? Now, I don't know if maybe it would be too much to have that fun node on every path, but maybe you just put it on the easy path. Is there a way to do that? I don't know. But I'm actually going to bring that up to Kabam tomorrow, even right now after I make this video, because I just thought of it. It's the first time I thought of it. I didn't realize that like the Foresight node made it fun. This node makes this fun, but the other ones feel like a drag, man. And I just feel like it should be fun. You know what I mean? Because like, listen, if you could beat the fight with a 4 star, you could beat it with a 4 star whether it takes 2 minutes or 10 minutes. You know what I mean? One's just going to cost more potions, and after, as you can see, after 4 hours, you just get fatigued, you get frustrated, you get annoyed, you miss easy dexes because the fights go on for so long. But yeah, man, it is what it is. We got through it. We got our beautiful 10% T5C sea crystal, and you already know it was skill. So anyway, my dudes, that's gonna be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a like. Comment what you think about this month, Cavalier Difficulty, and you know, Abomination and Hulk in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all of it, the 4-star challenge and whatnot, and subscribe if you want to see some really sick and really sweet rank 3 She-Hulk gameplay coming to you very, very soon. It's coming very soon. It's already made. I just gotta make the video. Already got it recorded. But you gotta subscribe if you want to see it. You gotta be a member of the channel and like the video and favorite if you want to see it. Anyway, my dudes, that's going to be it. Yeah, I'll be seeing you around.